Hey, so welcome to the day eighth of my journey. So today I was just yeah. So आज का दिन in the morning it was great. I was doing things on time and everything was going good. But then later in the day, if you see in my day eighth, resolved this first and second targets and on the same time as they were expected. But after they in the noon, I was you already maybe you already watched the videos in which I show you in my area. GitHub is not loading properly. If you see that right now, github.com, still it is not loading. I can show you the issue because I'm connected. My Wi-Fi is from the Jiva Limited ISP and it is not loading the things properly because the GitHub assets, this content is not delivered here. I think GitHub assets content delivery network is broken somewhere between ISP and this server itself. I already dig deep into it. And in the morning, what I did, let me tell you that part though. In the morning, I solved the four questions. Those are listed here. Let me show you which are the questions are. Most of the questions related to the two-pointer system in which I was using. Okay, first question is this triple sum close to the target. Okay, then triplet sum close to the target, triplet with smaller sum. Then counting subarray with product less than a target. Yeah, this one was interesting because mm, the there were two solutions to it, by the way. First one is pretty easy. The first solution was the brute force in which I was using n cube, but the second solution is quite complicated because I need to know exactly that statement that okay, I can show you that in the solution itself. Okay, if you see here, taking time. So you need to know the right minus left plus one is the key, and that I was not able to figure it out myself when I was looking into solving this particular problem. Yeah, this is what I did today. And then in the second half, if you see in the second half, I finished first and second chapter of data structure from the same place. This is the introduction to data structure where these are the array, problem 1, problem 2, problem 3, problem 4. And I added some of the details to my one other repository algorithm and data structure. If you see, I already added some details regarding that. So analysis of algorithm. If you see the changes itself, okay, it's okay. Analysis of algorithm, it has all of it. So you will see. I didn't added a lot of details, but what I like is about this graph actually. This graph actually tells you which um, which algorithm will be efficient in which area. Like most of us think big O of one, or if you say l- big O of log n is always a good algorithm, but that's not true. If you lie between somewhere here, then big O of nq and big O of n square are good. But as soon as you reach some like increase the number of inputs, then log n become good one. So that's why I did it, and then I added some of the array operations and everything, right? Oh, I updated the wrong thing, I guess. Looks like that. Uh, then this one I was showing you. Yeah, so it should be just an array. It shouldn't be array operation with complexity. Or because analysis of algorithm is already at this is some other place we can make it array of operations only. Array, maybe array only, right? It should be array only, yeah. And then I introduce some of the introduction in which I'm discussing about the terminology. How can you revise it? That I already talked about, but this is the important part, the categorization of data structure. I like it. Data structure are mostly two types, primitive and non-primitive. Primitives, one are these the basic and fundamental data structure, the way of storing a data. Like what are the fundamental numbers, characters, strings, and boolean. Yeah, these are this integer, float, character, boolean. And you can make a lot of type of data structure using these primitive data structures. So those are non-primitive, and then you have different kind of subdivision to it. Okay, cool. So this is what I did today. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.